Right. Finally. Hey. Young ones, I'm trying to say that. Alright, so we have two special guests who, as far as we are concerned, have got the basic and this is the right thing. Right. So she wants to say Sikhumbuzo Dube, just a little bit, because we're learning that. So want to find what is the right. Abanye lapho sikhona ngoba deal this is right. Few men that are here making. So, anti-vaccine kuzwa njani? Laba baphambi. Dressed to show for it. Huh? So, welcome to the Dubes. This feels like Reiki music. Kusheba test,
What do it?
Presentation.
What do it?
I'll say it quite soon later. This is the right one.
What do it?
This is almost the right one.
What do it?
I would like to give it a hint. I'm actually allowed to do this right. Maybe just ask a few questions. Mr. Dube, please tell us, maybe I'll throw this one to Mrs. At what stage did you realize that he was Mr. Right? I'll repeat that. At what stage did you realize that he was Mr. Right?
After praying and finding more about him from reliable sources. So I did that for a month.
He was made an investigation and he was told to wait, immediately wait and then not. And for a month he was silent. How do I understand it? Patient. Alright, this is really going to Mr. Dube. The last year I did that. Lina, what was it that made you say this is right?
I-advantage esilayo tinobaba over women is that we spend more time looking at you. That's the advantage. And you won't be knowing that we are studying you. And so by the time I come and say, this is the issue, ngiyabe sengiqede konke ngihamba ngaya-researcha bogogo labokhulu labomzukulu labobani bani. Ngiyabe sengikwazi. So that is why you are supposed to be brave enough to have patience, to tell the other person to be patient. Ngoba yena kade starter. So mina wayelale into ayelayo, she had this kind of smile that danced across her face. Which is still there, which was not there among other women. She had this unique smile. And secondly, the way she carried herself around was different, and it's still different even today. So yiko kawanja.
Somebody say wow. So yes, smiling Makaza. Smiling. Alright. My next question will be, why did you want to get married?
That's my question.
Yes,
Okay. It's not good for a man to be alone.
sorry.
But I'm Mbuzo.
Alright, I think
I needed companionship. That's the other way of saying I needed somebody to be by my side, as she is by my side. So biblically, it is not good for a man to be alone.
What we also want is want a companion. Your looks, they're good. Looks, do you know what they say about looks? Looks attract, but your character and personality will keep. Because I'm way behind my looks, but to keep me, it's your character and personality. So I'm so good with my routine. He needed a companion. This is Skhumbuzo. It's interesting, she's a finance person, so I think this will work. So my question is, budgeted versus actual. What's the variance between the two? Yes. Mana if I can see better, all of my expectations. Also, were the expectations met? If so, how much? And if not, what's the difference?
In a finance situation, the budgeted may not balance with the actual. Sometimes we are getting my expectations and also say izinto eziphakathi zichanele leziphandle lokhu yicabanga mina, but mina ngifuna ukuthi give me balance. I'm not complaining.
She's not complaining.
I thank God for Skhumbuzo.
Amen. But I think a lesson we can learn from that is maybe let's tone down our expectations, because unnecessarily we put pressure on each other. Umuntu egcine sekutshone sesiya thengisana nempahla zakho just to make you happy because of the expectations. Let's tone it down. Let's tone it down. But I never want to make a balance. Then to you, Mr. Dube, this is my second last question. What do you know now that you wish you knew before you said, I do? I'll repeat that. What do you know now that you wish you knew before you said, I do?
Good question. Good question. You know, you're going to be going for marriage counseling.
Sorry, could you please listen attentively? I think these are some nuggets of wisdom that we all need. And I tell us slightly listen to what he has to say.
There are things that the marriage counselor is going to tell you, but there are things that he's never going to tell you. And then life will teach you those things. When we get into marriage, we have myths that we have about marriage that are informed by maybe the family of origin, our career, our religion. So when we get into marriage, we have this ideal kind of a picture of a marriage. So we go with those myths. They are not necessarily evil. I can give maybe examples of myths. Maybe nathina singangena emtshadweni wethu sizabe sihlala eSelborne Park. It's a good myth, sizabe sihlala eSelborne Park, but then kungasenzakali ngaleyo ndlela bese siyahlala eCountry Park. Those are parks. Ngamaphaki omthu akitsho. Yes. Ngamaphaki omthu. So when that happens, umtshado ukuze uhambe kuhle, I have to re-author the myth that I had before I entered into marriage. I hope you understand that. If I don't do that kind of a thing, then I will have a problem of trying to build a home that may never be, a utopia. It will be in my dreams, but that thing will not happen. Okay. So one of those things that I wished maybe the marriage counselor would have spoken about and helped me to deal with it is not having children. We don't have any children. We don't regret we don't have any children. There is always God's time to have children. But for you to get to the stage that I am in, to actually talk about this in public, it takes a great deal for you to get there. If I was prepared before that this thing can happen, if I was prepared by my marriage officer, because the myth that I had, the myth that I had was, that we had actually, was that we are going to have a boy and a girl. And so this is how we have reauthored this myth. I am the boy and she is the girl. So, and life goes on, and this is to say, if you are reauthoring this myth, then you are taking your pain and you are using your pain as a whip to lash out the devil, and you are saying, okay, Satan, this is what you have done. I just want to be a testimony that marriage is complete without children. It is love that cements it, nothing else. It is love that cements it. So if I had gotten this lesson before, it was going to be okay, but God has his own ways. So maybe, yeah.
Somebody say wow. Mr. Dube, thank you so much. And Mrs. Dube, you are making a